Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be doing a video on should you summon for the new slime units. Now, I'm just going to say this right now. If you like the units, just summon. If you like slime, summon. It's a game at the end of the day. But yeah, we're going to be going over the banner. What is coming next? There were leaks, so I'm going to have that at the end. So if you don't want to hear leaks, go on ahead. I keep getting spammed with DMs, so I guess I'll do leaks because I keep getting spammed and I can't get away from it. So there you go. I'm not going to put leaks in the title, but it'll be at the very end of the video. But yeah, we'll be going over the banner, their kits, and whether or not you should summon it, yada yada yada. I will be summoning, but not on my account. Tonight I'm going to be summoning on my friend Rose's account, I think, or someone else, one of the other accounts. I don't know. I'm going to be summoning tonight. Gonna be a video though. I'm not gonna stream. I've already streamed today. I'm very tired. But yeah, hit that like button and subscribe. That'll be greatly appreciated. And let's just hop right on in. So we got Rimuru and Shuna as the two new units. So we'll be going over their kits. I'm just gonna say right now, I think Rimuru is a million times better than Shuna. Shuna's not bad, but when you look at Rimuru's kit, it makes sense. Rimuru is an unknown unit, and he's a green unit, which Purgatory Bond, he kind of slaps any green unit in the game right now. So at the start of allies turn, increases the hero's basic stats. I'm going to take this left so I can focus and read. Increase the hero's basic stats by 8% and removes one buff from each enemy. For each buff removed, increases the hero's basic stats by 8%. When it's at max stack, the following effect activates once only for 3 turns. Increases the hero's pierce rate by 130%, stacks up to 5 times. Alright, so once that means that if you remove 5 buffs, you're at max stack and you get an extra 130% pierce rate, I think. So absolutely bonkers, because if you look at his first attack card, his rank 3 is inflicts pierce damage equal to 500% of attacking one enemy, which is a pierce card. So it'd be triple the pierce. That's what the pierce cards do, and it's single target. So it's gonna hit really, really hard. This way it buffs up Trader Melee as well if you run with Trader Melee. So yeah, now this is a really good passive, but I've been thinking, and I can't remember which way it is. Beats was on a podcast with me and some other people, and he said it went one way, but I can't remember if, because the Trader Melee, I don't know if they use the shield first or if they single targeted with Trader Melee first to get the buff. So either he single targeted with Trader Melee first and then shielded, and they removed the Trader Melee buff, or they shielded and then Trader Melee'd and they removed the Trader Melee buff. But you can work around that if you know that the next turn that you go into, you're going to remove buffs. So if you're running like a Terry team, for example, a Terry Bond team, you want to keep the Terry buff, right? So if it removes the first buff that you apply, or the last buff that you apply, you would stance up and then buff up with Bond. And yeah, so there's a little bit of counterplay basically is what I'm trying to say. Probably very confusing, but after we test it out and whatnot, you'll most likely understand what I mean, and we'll have a more definitive answer. Now, onto his second skill. It's an AoE debuff, which is Infect, which makes the Tarmiel Grace that we just summoned for, which is why I was saying that most people should not summon, is going to be somewhat nullified. Now, who knows? Maybe the next Fest unit is going to have this, which will be at the final week of May, possibly first week of June. So Fest units are very, very close, which is why you guys can probably already tell what I'm about to say later on. But Infect, a very, very good card, especially with Bond in the meta. Like, if you make it so he can't heal, it would be really, really broken. Cuck's Goddess Liz as well, because her ultimate relies on her being able to heal, which I don't know why you can't just disable it, but it's whatever. So yeah, very, very good card. We only have 2 AoE Infects at rank 1. No, I think we have Iori as well. Unless he only does it at rank 1, or rank 2, I'm not sure. But either way, Iori, really bad. This Rimuru is actually pretty damn good. So yeah. And now we have his ultimate, which applies, it's literally just Fest King's ult. OG Fest King. But actually I think it's the exact same. But actually no, the Abyss is less. So the Abyss only goes up to 60%. I believe the OG Wing King goes up to 100%. Let me just double check this, because I believe it's AoE and it goes up to 100% and it has damage over time. Yeah, no, it only goes up to 60%. 450, it's literally the exact same skill, so I was 100% wrong. So yeah, I mean, honestly, and Rimuru is gonna hit harder because of all his extra buffs. I think this one is just going to hit harder. I don't think you're going to need 6-6, to be honest. Maybe 3-6 should be fine, but obviously we'll test it out. I wish the whales, you know, the ones that like 6-6 units, I wish they showcased the free-to-play version first in terms of ultimate, because I would be very curious to see what ultimate hits, like, starts to one-shot teams and which one doesn't, you know? So that way you're like, okay, if I summon on this unit, I just need 3-6, or I need 4-6 in order to one-shot most teams. That'd be really nice to see. Or maybe just a thing where we can change our ultimate level. Or else that way we can test, but probably not. But now on to Shuna. She's unknown as well. She's a green unit, and you'll understand why she's unknown in a little bit. She decreases damage received from decreases damage received from unknown race allies. Okay, it's worded weirdly. Okay. I was like, wait, it just decreases damage from only unknown units, but no, okay, so it decreases damage for your unknown race allies. So if you have an unknown unit on your team, you're taking 20% less damage. So that's really, really good, because Rimuru is an unknown unit. Lolly Merlin is a really good unit now. Fezgoler could be used, but I think Bond would still just obliterate that team, in all honesty. But who knows? Maybe Trader Mel, or maybe Rimuru will be the counter to that. Kind of weird that they didn't use Bond in the PvP showcase, just saying. And then her single target card is a stun card, just like Goddess Liz. Cancels stances on one enemy and inflicts damage equal to 250% of attack on one enemy, then stuns for 2 turns at rank 3. And then her heal card is heals HP of all allies equal to 325% of attack and rejuvenates for 1 turn. Also, I just remembered, I'll go over the relics right after Shuna. I forgot. And then her ultimate inflicts damage equal to 350% of attack on one enemy and depletes 3 ultimate move gauge. That's at 1-6. Is that, what's his name? Fraudrins? I think it is the green Fraudrin, the CC one. I think it is. At 6, yeah, I think it's the exact same one. No, it hits hard. This goes up to 945 single target. It starts at 630. If that's single target, that actually kind of sucks in terms of damage. I won't lie. Maybe it's different, but I don't really know. So yeah, that is a kit. And then the relics is Rimuru's is it just increases all pierce, or increases his pierce by 80%. I don't think it's allies. It never really specifically says. I assume it's just his though, but just increases pierce rate by 80%. And then Shuna's is whenever you use a cleanse card, so this card, or whenever you use a heal card, it removes a debuff and also increases all pierce rate by 8%, I believe. It could be a bit off, but I don't have the translation for it. I don't know where it went. But yeah, so let's go over the banner, which is right here. SSR appearance hero list. We're going to have the new Demon Lord Rimuru, Shuna, the old 3, Benimaru, Milim, and Rimuru. We will be getting the SSR Rimuru for free, so no worry on that. We're going to be getting the 6-6 slime, I believe, for free as well, so that's really nice. And then the rest of the banner is absolute garbage. And to be honest, I still think that these 3 units aren't going to be that great. Rimuru is definitely not going to be good. Even with the buff and whatnot, his relic just seems absolutely useless. I can't remember what all of them are off the top of my head, but it's like every skill or if he takes damage, I can't remember. I've been up too long. But yeah, I can't really remember exactly what it was, but it's not that great. Benimaru's is whenever you attack or something when there's a debuff on the field, you get like 25% more damage and your life's still like 30 of it back or something. But he already does no damage, so I don't know. Milim's, I think if you crit, it's kind of like Sario's. This is all headcanon, by the way. I'm just completely guessing, but it's just not that good of relics, to be honest. But they're all free, so that's a W. That's a lot of box EC at the end of the day. But yeah, blue OG Lilia, green Dimamelia, I believe, or is this red? This actually might be red. Yeah, this is red. Red Escanor? I believe Paladin is red Escanor. One of the Merlins, Dairy of Innocence, which I think is a green Dairy. Esteros of Charity is red Demon, or red Esterosa, and then this is blue Droll, I believe. All the coin shop ones. So yeah, very, very mid-tier banner, to be honest. And so now I'm going to get to the dreadful news. In my opinion, if you think you want to summon for this banner or on these units, unless you really like slime, I don't think it's worth it. The only good unit on the banner is Rimuru. Shuna is good, but I don't think she's worth potentially having to go 600 gems for. I don't know. I'm just going to be 160ing these units on global just because I just want box CC. That's it. I'll probably max out Rimuru and Shuna in terms of levels. Will not buy their costumes unless maybe Rimuru is really good for Guild Wars. I don't know. But the other three, there's no way. I don't see it. They're just not good enough. Like, this next Fest unit is going to absolutely wipe the floor with them. So, yeah, that's about it for that. Unless you're a whale, like, how much you can spend. These videos aren't for whales. Like, if you're free to play, because this is what's going to be coming next, okay? Right here, next character in 2 weeks, Master Mono, Awakened Mono. It's a 600 gem banner. Unfortunately, no new Camilla, but still a new Mono. If you use catastrophe teams, I recommend summoning. Obviously we don't know what it is yet, but if you don't use catastrophe, easily skip. It's a skip banner, and then I think it'll be a fever banner after, so there'll be like a free banner. You get like 10 multis, I think, or something. This is a headcanon, by the way. It's completely just guessing. And then after that should be anniversary. And I assume anniversary is going to absolutely stomp. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below. Are you guys going to be summoning? Are you guys more excited for the mono, the slime units, or anniversary? Or even the units after anniversary? Because I'm really thinking it's going to be AOT as a collab banner afterwards. Just saying. They did it with the Goddess Liz. Like, if I go to Grand Cross Database, game news, that's not the right thing. Past banners right here. Where is Sario, Tamio, Camilla, Droll, Valenti? Yeah, so here's Goddess Liz. This is the first year ANNI, and then it dropped with Hawk, and then the next week it would have been Zeldris, and then after that it was Diane and Droll. So about a month after is when AOT dropped. So if you want to go hard on anniversary, do that, and then immediately save. I'm calling there's going to be another hype unit another month after, around June. Either a Fest unit or a collab unit, possibly even another Ragnarok unit. Who knows? Net Marble is crazy. But yeah, that's going to be about it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, and yeah, peace.